What up, folks? Today we're taking a look at Popular Mechanics 1989. Man, that looks like a lot of fun. I want one of those. Even the Ford Rangers look better in the 80s. Everything is better in the 80s. Now here we see an advertisement of a man catching a woman like a Pokemon. I didn't realize it until I read this magazine, but honestly, women just kind of hang out naturally in the forest and wait for a guy at the truck to hang out with them with their picnic baskets. Hey, boo boo, I see you have a picnic basket. I've never seen anyone look this bored while holding a video camera. That thing looks the size of a small baby. Oh boy, look at this thing that you can get to keep yourself safe from the cops. And yeah, you shouldn't speed. You also shouldn't do drugs. Maybe we'll sell some things to do drugs in Pop Mech. Stop the deck wreckers. At a certain point, I'm pretty sure you just need to replace it, eh, Mr. Rot? The hell's up with this? They actually machine brake pads? Buddy's machining that thing. Huh. I've got to go back to the 30s and find some of these Popular Mechanics from then because the retro-futurism images on there were just amazing. Even the person that made the images from the retro-futurism said that back in the 30s they would just make pictures and then it was kind of like a daydream. The technology was supposed to carry you into the future, and I completely understand that now. Kind of surprised that anyone even attempts to make one of these cleaning kind of things. I know that they make fastball in the States, but up here in Canada, we all just use WD-30. Over here we got a program that integrates flight data. We have a long-range firing laser, and I don't trust any of those. Don't ever use one of those. It doesn't actually... I've seen too many cops use these laser disc things. It just doesn't seem like they actually work. Retrofuturism, look at the inside of a drone. Interesting. It actually ended up looking like this too. And here we got the Osprey and the Walking Beam Rover of Mars. I'm not sure if they ever ended up using that one. A 5-foot T. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I actually remember seeing this very well. Check this dude out. Y'all remember this boy, right? That looks like a lot of fun. The super motor head movement. Alright. You didn't end up working out very well. They're living very well. Oh boy, television past and television future. They're really pushing this idea that you could have these video calls, and I keep hearing about people that came from like divorced families that got one of these things. They can still talk to their daughters. And the thing never worked. That is a really interesting pocket size. Is that a Walkman? It's a battery powered copier. The new tape recorder displays time, and yeah, that's sexy. That is really sexy. I'm kind of surprised it's not a Walkman. Talking about using NiCad batteries, those batteries are supposed to be perfect. They didn't end up being perfect. Now I can't find them as much anymore. Portable telephones will recharge NiCad batteries. They usually provide about a half hour of talk time. Okay, yeah. And once again, we got away from the NiCad. Make America good again, not America. I don't know. Good smokes, great price. 80s ephemera. I love it. Our army has the greatest debt, and that means that we have the best helicopters. Look at this thing that's coming out of hell to blow away Satan with American missiles that could have been used to be spent on other things like healthcare. Oh boy, this kind of hardware keeps our rich rich and keeps the poor in other countries being po', I tell you what, Bobby. Let's get that oil. It's the Plymouth. I was in Plymouth, Michigan. I was supposed to go there to meet my internet girlfriend. She was visiting her grandma. Her grandma said it was a great idea. And then the week before I came, there's some 2020 video that's like, oh, internet people are horrible and they want to grape your children and stuff. I hate 2020 because of that. I hate 2020 as I hate hell. Anyways, I connect back up with a chick that I meant to hang out. I did end up going to hang out with her in Plymouth, Michigan. And then I found, anyways, we didn't work out, and I connected up with her later. And then I find out she's watching 2020 all the time now. There's nothing more American than fear, I tell you what, Bobby. Everyone's gotta be normal, everyone's gotta be the same, and if you're not the same and normal, you're horrible and you're going to hurt us all, right? America. Perhaps we better get some guns to save our women from all the scary things on 2020. I wonder if 2020 ever did a thing on firearms. Fingertip control what? Were you using your butt cheeks for the rest of it? Before? Oh wow, Winston's going for the artist and NASCAR racer in me, eh? Aw, yeah, we all had that look on our face once or twice when we were a boy, and the dog's all like, yeah, what else? Heavy duty climbing, need a battery that can keep on trucking. Ain't that right, boyo? Ever ready. Super heavy duty. Aren't these the kind of batteries that you can put in like a fireplace briefly and they'll get some energy like a las gun from 40K? The best sellers. Oh, they're finally doing a thing on Prosta. Recycling the classics. That is a classic. I don't think I've ever even seen one of those original here. Is that a Schwinn? Take a sip of your nationalized diabetes, Timmy. Yeah, want me a bike with Donald Duck on it. All the ladies be like, Donald. And I'll be like, quack, quack. Oh, me gusta. I love the ephemera. Look at that. That looks so 90s. I love the digitalization. Check it out. They gave me a pinup of a beautiful lady. Oh, and that's where the cock goes. The cockpit. The pilot's a cock. My old boss was a cockpit. He wanted to be a fighter pilot, so I call all fighter pilots cocks now. Legitimately, I've never seen such a badass power sander. Why? I always got those ones that instead of like going whoosh, a million times, you know what I mean? Just pressing. Not like that. That thing, I do believe you could sand somebody's face off with that. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm used to. It's harder to sand someone's face off with that. Looks like we got an air compressor that's helping somebody get in touch with his inner Vishnu. Mr. Bhavagita over here. I mean, I started my own company with a computer, but this is my girlfriend. This is my wife. He's not even looking at that television. He's looking at another television that has naked ladies on it. You can't see it because it's off camera. Well, that's a little bit different. A dubbing VCR and a video editing board. I've never seen a video editing board before. Those things must be unbelievably expensive. Well, I'll be damned. You could get these little things that you just attach directly to your camera, and then you could do your video editing. That's nuts. 8mm? So this is kind of bothersome. All of this stuff in the sand. You don't want sand on this stuff. Like, it makes a really nice picture, but it's like getting sand in your hoo-ha. You don't want sand in your hoo-ha. Trust me, I would know. Holy heck. That is an interesting light. They have their own batteries in them sometimes. Wonderful. Okay, a turbine engine. That's a jet engine. How come I can't get no jet engines these days? The helicopter, low cost. You don't need a license. How the hell is... Who would buy one? How are they legal? Neon signs are the most ultimate awesome thing. Even in the 50s they were advertising that stuff. I need to make some of those things. And also, get your own mini killdozer. If you don't know what a killdozer is, girl, you are not American. You need to find out legitimately. Plastic coat your car in less than 1 hour. What the hell is that? Glow shield? Can I make my car glow in the dark? I will never be as cool as that ass. And we all know it. And we all know that it's a lot of fun to drive around in the back, but you can't do that anymore, can you? Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. Nev from Nev Stackbits. Overachiever. Sagrets. What do you say, guys? Legit, though, I would love to take a ride in one of these. I would love to take a ride in one of these. Have a good one, folks. Take care of each other, please.